Hello and welcome back to another devlog for my indie game Scorp, which is an adventure game set in the desert where you discover secrets and fight enemies. In the past few months I've been working on NPCs and villagers which will play a big part in the storyline of the game. My main aim for the villagers is for them to talk to you, inform you about the story of the game, and for them to give the player tasks to complete it, to then earn rewards important in the later game. So the first thing I did was just get the villager up and running and pathfinding like all the other villagers. Now I actually had some problems with this because I needed to add a lot of new systems and code to the villagers, but I couldn't do that in a generic creature AI thing, so I had to add it to a separate class, which added a few complications. Now most games either use villagers to tell the players more of the story of the game or to trade with them, and I wanted to go down the route of them talking to you, so I've made it so that the player can interact with the villager to show its randomly generated name as well as its dialogue, which can be scrolled through. I managed all the dialogue in a Google spreadsheet, which became very useful later on. I've now decided that I want the NPC to give you tasks which you'll complete to earn rewards, which will actually be quite important I think in a later game. So as you can see, when I get to the final part of the NPC's dialogue, it shows some UI to start the task and also information about the task. Next I created an object that appears in the corner of the player's screen, just like a bit of an update telling them how much of the task they've finished, so they don't lose count, and I wrote code to update that and disappear when the task is complete. So now really the only thing is that the player needs to be able to give the items into the villager and collect rewards. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll do that now. So now I've done that, as you can see here, it removes the items you collected for the NPC from your inventory and shows you the items you have earned, which you can then collect. This was also managed in the Google spreadsheet to make things easier, as well as the dialogue the villager says when you give the items in. So yeah, if you've got this far into the video, please consider liking and subscribing and maybe even commenting. It really helps. The next thing I want to do is to make it so that after you complete the villager's task, the NPC becomes friends with you and talks to you throughout the day, like saying different things. So I ended up writing a whole routine system where it says different things throughout the day and gives you different rewards and gifts and things, which is something I want to expand upon in the future by adding working routines. The villager actually does jobs physically in the world, but I haven't done that yet. I've now programmed that in, as you can see, so if I change the time and interact with the villager, you can see that the villager says something different. So if we change the time again, then it says something different again. The final thing is to make it so that the villager can give you gifts. However, I need to add consumables into the game beforehand so that there's actually an item for the NPC to give. I've now done that, as you can see. So if it's lunchtime, it asks me if I want to collect these rewards, and if I hit collect, it adds some consumables to my inventory. So that time it gave me 10 water apples, which I can eat, and it restores thirst, and it would restore hunger, but I'm already at full and I can eat more and it restores it more. So now water apples are actually a real exotic fruit in the real world. I wanted to sort of add real ones, it just seems better. You currently can't plant them, that's also something I want to do, but yeah, that's currently the only method to get them. This is pretty much everything I've added at the moment. The next devlog is going to be about the Labyrinth, a large structure I'm adding that's going to be like jigsaw structure, so procedurally generated structure. You can vote for the video after that on the community page, so currently 5 people have voted and the character creator is in the lead. However, you can change that by voting now. So I hope you've liked this new style of the devlog, and I really hope to see you in the next one. So please like, subscribe, comment, it really helps. Bye.